Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Mehvies.
Hey.
Today, or rather, right now, we're watching the original Johnny English.
Starring Zazu from The Lion King.
Yes, starring Mr. Bean, as I mentioned in the description down below. So, without further ado, before Universal decides to freeze the disc on me again and make me restart my Xbox, we're going to go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1.
Ba, 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 ba. Mm, ba,
Kind of easing our way back
ba,
into
ba,
the
ba, ba,
espionage genre with a
ba.
parody.
Bum, ba, 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 ba. Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
So yeah, I had just gotten this Blu-ray today.
Nice.
So somebody asked on Twitter, what would be the most screwed up alien race that could invade us? The choices are between Saiyans, Viltrumites, it's Kryptonian, and specifically Zod's people, and symbiotes.
You know what? All the first few would just kill us. The symbiotes would be so we'd actually stand a chance against the symbiotes, but it would also be like possibly the worst example. And for
Yeah.
those of you who, if we lost, yeah, it'd be pretty bad. Yeah, and for those of you who
Oh,
watched,
puppies!
yes, for those of you who watched our Never Say Never Again commentary, you will remember that Rowan Atkinson was also in that.
Look at that. That Rowan Atkinson is doing this thing that isn't what John Oliver does. It's called acting.
Acting more specifically by putting on different voices. It's almost like a professional theater actor would know something like
Let me guess. He's gonna bed her, isn't he?
well, this is a James Bond parody.
Oh my god. Oh my is he Oh, this was all in his head.
Cut to Mr. Bean at his desk hallucinating. Direct reference to James Bond. Rowan Atkinson also famous from the Blackadder series, which also featured Hugh Laurie
AKA a house.
and the dad from Stuart Little.
Wow!
Submarine hatch failed to open.
Wow! He got off screen to death. Let me guess, there's a bomb in there. Judging by that reaction, I'm right, aren't I? Alex? I call that! What did I call that? Jesus tap dancing Christ!
As of course, you want to get 007 back out of retirement, but I'm sure Sean Connery is a
God.
little bit too old for that now.
Oh my god.
Natalie
Swear to
Imbruglia, yes,
God.
that Natalie Imbruglia. John Malkovich as Pascal Sauvage.
I'm sorry, Alex. I'm not getting over this. How did I guess that? Alex, how did I guess that?
Oh, you're you're
I've
savvy.
never seen this I've never seen this movie before in my life. I I just saw those two suspicious guys leaving the scene and I'm like, "Oh, there's got to be a bomb in there. There has to
They're
be."
they're making a point out of explaining that every secret agent in Britain is here.
Oh my god. Yeah, and it was their job to protect them while they mourn. He's trying to find his way around the place. Oh my god. I swear. Er, I can only imagine the amount of hijinks that will ensue just from getting this this dullard or do all this. Ah, couple prisons. Must be very that must be very thick glass.
Probably.
He'll proceed to make all the mistakes. You sure about that? Oh man. Hello. Mm. Let me guess. He's gonna be responsible for why the snipers aren't doing their jobs. Alex, why do I get the feeling that I've seen this movie?
Nothing's
Alex,
fine, I'm torn. I'm all
Alex,
out
I'm
of
asking a
faith.
genuine question.
This is how I feel.
Why do I feel like I've seen
Told
this
and I
movie?
am shamed.
Because I'm somehow accurately
Well,
predicting these things based on your reactions.
we have watched several James Bond films before this. So,
Yes, but none of the parodies.
Austin
We've only
Powers.
seen we've we've only seen like we've seen two official James Bond parody flicks and an Austin Pow in the Austin Powers trilogy.
Yes.
Well,
Mm.
I get the distinct impression that he's right behind him.
Well, if you didn't figure that out by the credits, yes.
No, I just saw his name like, oh, that's oh, hi, John Malkovich. I see he's faking a French accent.
Yes.
I'm French. Why do you think I got this outrageous accent?
It is kind of funny seeing that John Malkovich looked younger at one point, but even looking younger, he still looked old.
Meanwhile,
That's not how that works, but okay.
well, at the very least, we can say that this is just a parody flick.
Yes.
No, wait. Now, do not tell me he's behind. He's behind this whole operation.
I mean, his character was named in the credits. You can figure out the rest for yourself.
God damn it! I was hoping for a subversion of expectations, Alex.
He's switching back and forth between French and German, but that's what I do when I'm trying to do a French accent anyways, so.
Same here. And by the way, yep, this is literally the plot of The Bad Guys. He's gonna knock out his buddy, isn't he? Oh, Jesus, tap dancing Christ! I have this is the most this is the strangest instance of a guy literally hitting himself I have ever seen in my
What are you
life.
doing? I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind?
Oh, we're gonna be quoting "Liar, the Liar" quite a bit, aren't we?
I love that movie.
I know, I
I
do too. Except for the fact that you kind of screwed everything up. Yep, they're gone. Turn around, dipshit.
turn
Thank you.
around every now and then. See, that paralytic hasn't completely worn off yet.
Let me guess. There's gonna actually be a guy that fits his description.
Sounds a lot like you're describing an fat bastard with a giant eye patch on his face.
Alex, please, please, for the love of God, please tell me that I'm wrong on this one. That this clear attempt at bullshit is not going to come back in any way, shape, or form.
Sponsored by Sony.
I swear to
God,
God, this
those
is gonna come
streets are
back.
so fucking
I
narrow.
just know it. I just know that they're gonna this just looks like it's all bullshit, but then it turns out to actually be a real person. He's gonna get towed. Alex, just please, 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 please tell me that I am wrong on this. Tell me that I'm just thinking way too hard on this movie. On this movie that's supposed to be a parody. Fuck, dipshit, turn around.
Turn around every now and then I get a little bit fired up.
Okay, he's gonna get stuck, isn't he? What do I call that? He's gonna get stuck too, isn't he? Oh, never mind. They actually found something. Okay, but Alex, seriously, my question requires answering.
Oh, well, it's like watching Sonic 2 with my mom last night, and you're just gonna have to watch the movie and find out.
So I'm right, aren't I? It's gonna come back. It's gonna be an actual legit person.
She was asking
And
she was asking questions like that when we were watching Sonic 2, and it
le-
was quite funny.
okay, hey, tell me what did she ask exactly? Because now I want to know about this. Now now my inquiring mind wishes to know about this tale.
Okay, so one thing that she said was, "Now that Robotnik guy could have been played by Jim Carrey," and I turned to her and said, "That literally is Jim Carrey."
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? Oh,
Um, trying to think. The stuff has slipped
Did
my
she
mind.
did she ask that if the wedding was going to be a fake?
Yes,
How did I guess
because
that?
she said, oh look at Shamar Moore. Now look at the sister.
Yeah.
Look at you. Now back to me. Now back to you. Now back to me. I am not you.
Okay.
I am in fact a
Okay.
thousand times hotter than you. Should still have one in the chamber, sir.
Seriously, how is Bo more competent than
It's kind of a running gag from certain British things where
Source
the
is more
sidekick is
competent than
more,
the hero?
yeah, because there was a show called Jeeves and Wooster. Have you ever watched that?
No.
Based on a P.G. Woodhouse series, starring Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie. Actually, Stephen Fry, who was
And
also in Blackadder with Rowan Atkinson and Hugh Laurie, and quite quite a fantastic little series. I have the complete series on DVD.
wait, did they actually steal that?
Yes.
They
Rather
stole a
than
tow truck.
Yeah, rather than stealing the car back, they just stole the tow truck.
They're never gonna catch up with this.
Hell
How much
bent,
collateral
hell bent
damage
for
are you am I to
leather.
Alex, how
And
much collateral damage am I expecting?
well, they're driving a Mercedes, so there's been surprisingly little collateral damage so far. Excuse me.
I'm expecting that to change.
And for a
I
parody, this
don't
is a
think
pretty
that
cool set piece.
I don't think that's how this works.
I'd like to see how they
Okay.
pulled that stunt off.
Fast, huh?
Like
Yes,
Bill
like an actual
Goldberg.
British. Oh, they're gonna crash. Oh. Nope. Was that necessary?
The answer is a no.
Mm. That undercarriage is getting heavily damaged.
Why didn't
Oh!
you already why didn't you already have the key in there?
Mr. English, sir, you're going the wrong way.
Well, he is driving down an English street after all. It's very easy to go the wrong way on those.
Let me guess, he's gonna be chasing the wrong person. Yep, he's gonna get towed, isn't he?
Again.
Oh dear lord, I can already tell where this scene's going. I can already see it coming from a mile away. I would never make a joke like this nowadays.
Probably not. Which is only about 5 years from now.
Well, shit. Oh no. Just goes along with it. Yes, I would like to come. I had to think this is actually funnier than that one James Bond flick from 1967.
Yeah.
See, this is how you do a parody film, guys.
Well, this is also what happens when you don't have a bunch of fuck ups happen during production.
Meanwhile,
Oh, would you look at that? Your prediction came true.
I really wish that there was some subversion of expectations. And let me guess, they're gonna have this comedic climax where or he's gonna fuck up a whole bunch, but then end up coming out as a supposed competent hero, and that's what's gonna justify the sequels. That's yes, isn't it? And it's almost like I've also seen the Pink Panther movies.
Ooh, that's a good thing to add. And here is
What, the
where we
ones
get the
with
Mission Impossible parody involved. What the fuck are we supposed to do about English? English is a fucking idiot.
is flat?
Flat being a British word for apartment. Why do you have fucking
Ah,
bookmarks?
okay. I just wanted to make sure.
That's actually pretty good height on that kick. Oh, I can feel that.
Eliminate.
Must be eliminated. Must be eliminated.
And where did you pull this evidence out of?
Dieter and Klaus? I knew those guys sounded German earlier.
He proceeds to be as close as humanly possible to him. It's almost as if I've seen films like this before.
Yes.
Because, like I said, it helps that I've seen the Pink Panther movies, which aren't nearly as good as this movie.
The Steve Martin ones or the originals?
The Steve Martin ones.
I like the Steve Martin ones. They're not as good as the originals in some ways, but they have some new jokes. They're not just remakes of the originals. They're not just badly done badly
Jesus,
done
tap dancing Christ,
pastiches
people.
as the last two Pink Panther films were before them. And you're just leaving.
Did he forget to load his clip?
Did he forget to clip his gun onto itself?
You have no idea what you're saying, do you?
That is not any form of human sign language I've ever seen before.
He just likes having fun with his hands. Please tell me Bao is in the sequels.
I actually don't remember. It's been a while since I haven't seen the last Johnny English film, actually. Only seen the first two.
Don't tell me they're gonna mistake each other. Oh no. He's gonna get Bo, isn't he? How did I guess that? Well, are you oblivious to the fact that at is he oblivious to the fact that Robert was the one who did that?
Apparently.
Oh god. But my guy. This is comically questionable treatment of his sidekick. Yeah, this is the kind of shit that people think Batman treats his sidekicks like.
And the funny thing is, even in the explicit parody series, the Batman TV series from the '60s, starring Adam West and Burt Ward, Batman, Batman still didn't act like that.
No. And that was the comedic part of the Batman mythos.
Hmm. See, I've never rolled chopsticks together like that. I always just break them and use them. That's the subtitles aren't what he said, but what he said isn't proper Japanese either, so
He's gonna not like that, isn't he? What did I guess? I wasn't expecting that part. Um, Alex, I'm actually genuinely proud of you for this.
yeah.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because there's no sign of the Cheetle anywhere.
Well,
None
you know,
whatsoever.
there wasn't anywhere I could put him.
Good.
Not for lack of trying. I actually did look to see if there were any other alternate posters for Johnny English 1 that I could potentially Photoshop Don Cheadle into, but you know, it was just too obvious to put him on Rowan Atkinson's body.
On you. By the way, Monday is Mario Party, and you know who you get?
Wah.
No, no, no. You gotta say it like this. You get Wario.
Wario.
Is he bullshitting or is he serious? 'Cause with stuff like this,
See,
I genuinely can't tell.
see, I completely, I would complete. Got a J.C. Penney logo on there.
I think so, yes. Oh,
I like
good
to think I
God.
have a good sense of direction, but I also 150% do not want to try and navigate a place like that without some kind of equipment. So
He's gonna get onto the wrong one, isn't he?
how did you guess? Is it the opposite camera angle?
Not only that, but it's also the fact that, like I said, I've seen characters like Johnny English before, especially in the form of Inspector Jacques Clouseau.
What about Inspector Gadget, who the Johnny English logo is aping on a little bit?
I've seen a bit of Inspector Gadget, and I know for a fact that Penny is the competent one who solves all the mysteries.
Now, I had an idea for a gritty Inspector Gadget reboot.
Okay.
You see, Detective Alex Murphy gets blown up and rebuilt into Inspector Gadget, and then the plot of RoboCop happens, but with Inspector Gadget's powers.
Th- What?
Ba-ba-da-ba-da, Inspector Gadget. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Better alive, you're coming with me.
What the fuck?
It's just an idea that I've had in my head off and on. And it's nothing that I could ever do anything with. It's just
You know, you have this thing, this site that you could post this on.
I
A
don't
certain
think. See, I don't think I'd be able to make this work in any way, though. Oh, like I don't know. I've been thinking about how how I'd how I'd be able to like do anything, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to. This would be a lot of work. It'd be a lot of work for a lot for like a comedic payoff that's kind of not great. Because it's, on the one hand, gritty Inspector Gadget, on the other hand, RoboCop, but more of a parody.
you know, realistically, I'd have a man like this stripped of anything that gives him access to a gun.
Yeah, you'd think so. But then in England, they just handed him firearms, even though they won't give them to their police.
Yeah. Don't you feel when you realize that you're kind of a retard? I have take your fingers out of the out of the damn trigger. That is poor gun discipline.
It'd be hilarious if he just, like, accidentally discharged right now.
Yeah, but
And
then
just shot
and
into the
that would
ground and bounced off and flew up and hit something. Notice how the
Yeah.
sidekick is exercising proper trigger discipline.
Yep. I notice. Oh god.
It's an interesting tramp stamp.
You sure about that?
I'm certain that wouldn't stand.
Yeah. I,
You got the rings
oh
mixed
god.
up, didn't you, Johnny?
Now He's not gonna be a what the fuck am I watching? Okay then. Oh my god. He's gonna drop it, isn't he? Yep. I was wrong. He did worse. He just gets smacked. He gets smacked? Ugh. Mhm. I can't believe this came out in 2003.
Yeah,
Went 20 years ago.
yeah. I remember when I found out, because I only found out about Johnny English after the second one came out. And I was like baffled at how the first one went under the radar, especially with how good it is. Because it's one of those spy parody films that's
Okay, so funnily enough, Alex, Beauty and the Beast, the original is only an hour and 24 minutes.
yep.
Remake is only 5 minutes. Yeah. Not 5 minutes. 2 hours, 9 minutes.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
40 minutes longer. I wonder if this guy's related to Benedict Cumberbatch, because he kind of looks like him.
Where did the rain come from?
The Rain Dimension.
At the very least, when Kubo puts rain in scenes in Bleach, at the very least, it actually looks like it could rain in those scenes. Like, it's cloudy enough to justify it. As if the country hasn't already humiliated itself enough with Johnny's actions.
Okay, I can't tell if anybody this is related to Cumberbatch, but can't see the name.
Okay then. Okay, now she'll sign it. Is her or her corgis in danger? He's pretending to be shocked. You've actually demonstrated being somewhat competent in hand to hand, despite that. Oh, good God. Mhm. Wake me up before you
Oh, you
go,
go,
go.
go. See me hanging on the line of a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go, go. I wanna listen with that eye. Wake me up before you go in. Oh.
Alex, funny thing is that so you remember when Gizmo and I were discussing the fact that Gar has those sideburns on him?
Yes.
So the only two variants of him that doesn't have sideburns are like '03 Titans and season 3 and 4 of Young Justice.
Hmm. The worst two seasons of Young Justice.
Hmm. And he just has Superboy's haircut in the DC AMU,
Ah.
minus the whole strand of hair that's all
Feel the
curly.
thunder.
Woman, you barely had any chemistry with him.
I like how he looks behind himself and he's like, I got over you. Sure, you're talking about me.
Okay. You guys barely had a thing going on. Even Johnny's like, the fuck are you talking about, woman? Johnny just Johnny genuinely does not know that she's talking about getting it on, like
Let's get
Donkey
it
Kong.
on.
There's a lot of sexless sex in this movie.
I can't remember what movie it was from. Do you remember the movie with Leslie Nielsen and they said, always bring protection and then it cuts to him and the woman wearing full body condoms.
Oh, that was actually referenced in CinemaSin's review of X-Men 3. So Jared's probably going to join us for Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
Never mind.
Trying to see what kind of tattoo she has on her back there.
Oh god. I can already tell where this is going. It's almost like I've seen this joke in Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
Forget about the green mile. Oh, try going down the brown mile. Ugh, it smells like Batman Forever in here. I'd have been like, I need a shower. A really long shower. I need a Will Smith shower scene.
Will Smith needed to take a couple of long hard showers
The
after
soul
well,
sucking demon
everything.
got to him.
Yeah. So basically turning England into reverse Australia.
What?
Yeah, he wants to turn England into Australia.
I'm I'm just baffled.
Excuse me.
I am baffled beyond words. Like I, I I'm I've n- I what am I supposed to say to this, Alex?
Good question.
I just there was a funny Johnny Bravo sketch where Johnny is on the run because of someone clearly trying to who frame him for a crime, and he ends up calling the police station from with inside the station. He dried off quick.
He's not entirely dry.
He grabbed the wrong disc.
Yes.
Yeah, probably should have checked that before you tried firing it. Like what? I can kind of see where Colonel Roy Campbell got his pronunciation of the word shaman. I feel you there, lady. I really do. Hi, Bo. Did he just climb up the same one?
Yes.
Please tell me. Please don't tell me. That CD right there. CD right there contains Cloud and Tifa getting it on. God, it's fucking hilarious. If instead of
Kangaroos,
like,
mate. Oh yeah, it's kangaroos.
didn't they just throw away the
The fake archbishop mask.
yeah, I could have sworn they did that.
Yes. Yeah, they decided against that plan apparently. They're actually planning on making him do it.
Oh my god. Funnily enough, if they actually let the sniper go through with it, they would have the evidence to prove
Yeah, I
this.
was gonna say like if the sniper actually shot Johnny right now, that would completely prove what he was saying.
Damn. Of course. Yep. Ow! He didn't even push her. Ow! Right in the balls. Or as Deadpool would say, shot. Oh god. my god! Hey, this is actually really funny. Gonna pull
So, you know what you're saying.
that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. I feel you, man. I feel you. What? Fuck. It's like, well, okay then. And they somehow managed to not find him. Oh my. Now they have sufficient evidence to showcase that Savage is willing to kill anybody who gets in his way. What? Okay then.
This is one of those things that's got to go down in history as the as just one of the most absurd incidents that's happened on television.
So yeah, it still does to this day, even 20 years later.
Savage asked that his brain be donated to science.
Well, okay then. Oh, that was certainly something.
Yeah.
I give this like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Oh my god. This Oh
String
jeez.
quartet Bond. Did you
Oh
catch?
my
You caught that,
god.
huh?
Ah,
It
the fact that that was actually legit. Good lord.
wasn't a big plot point, but it was in the movie.
Yeah, of course it was. Ugh. Either way, I was correct about a lot of things in this movie.
Yes.
So, anyhow, tomorrow is the Samurai of Jack.
Yes.
And next Saturday, we will be doing in Beauty and the Beast, the original, not the remake. The
Yes, we
remake will be
shall.
a couple weeks later. Much to my utter dismay, but unfortunately, we have to do it at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So, when did you first watch this movie?
Would have been probably sometime in like 2011, 2012-ish when Johnny English 2 came out.
Wait, it took that long for Johnny English 2 to come out?
Yeah, Johnny English. So Johnny English Reborn didn't come out until 2011.
Oh my god, there is a 7-year gap between these movies.
Yeah. a lit an actual 7-year gap because Johnny English was released in
2003.
2003 and then Johnny English Reborn was released in
No, wait,
20
Reborn was 8-year gap, and
Okay,
then
Reborn started production 7 years later, was released 8 years later, and then Johnny English Strikes Again was released 7 years after Reborn.
good
And
lord.
I still haven't seen that one, so when we get to watching that one, that'll be a first for me.
Oh jeez. So, until then,
Yes, until then, we will see you guys later.
bye.
Bye.